Today is another day, and it's another glorious day. And today we're gonna head to a place called Krka National Park. We're hoping to see some waterfalls, some nice features, etc. But I mentioned earlier that I'm going to show you how good the water is. So have a look at this. Hope you enjoyed that. Speak soon. We're heading into Krka now, which is, as I said, it's a national park. And look at these beautiful winding roads. The roads in Croatia, I have to say, are immaculate. They're pretty decent. One of the best ones in Europe, I would say. Driving here with the fresh air and the mountains is absolutely beautiful. Right, we are heading towards the national park and the waterfall. Just thought I'd show you this. It's like we're headed back in time into the, would you say, Soviet era? No. Or at least back in time. And there's a nice cathedral there. Yes, beautiful old buildings, locals walking, and a great big church. Croatia, that time has forgotten. Again, what a beautiful place. There's a mama bird feeding her chicks over there. Not sure what bird it is. Cables everywhere. Bright colours. And I can smell in the air, smell of wood fire and baked goods. Stunning. I hope you can hear me. We're here on the Lake Krka, and as you can see, we're taking a boat trip to go to the waterfalls. I'll show you the waterfalls when we get there. The scenery here is absolutely brilliant. I hope you can hear me over the engine. Should we have a look at the water? Let's see. Here's another angle for you from inside the boat. Finally off the boat. That's the boat we rode on. And we're walking towards the waterfalls now. Fantastic. And people here are waiting to get on the boat. On the next boat, as you can see, there's a whole lot of queue there. And some directions. The water you can see to the bottom. I'm not sure you can see that fish in there. Fantastic. Everywhere you go in Croatia, the water quality is fantastic. On the way to the big waterfall, I don't want to walk here. Muddy, but you can see a mini waterfall and how the water looks, how clear it is. As I mentioned earlier, here's a really close look at the water, and even in here you can see fishes. I'm not sure if it's coming through on the camera. There you can see some tiny fishes there. And then the water flows back into the lake. Okay, onwards we go towards the big. Before we go and see the waterfall, the nice lady at the bar here has given us a beer. So yeah, we're gonna enjoy that and go and see the waterfall up ahead. And there's some other bits you can buy, such as hot dogs or nuggets or sandwiches from the lovely ladies here at the counter. Hello. Say hi. Something in Croatian.
Pozdrav.
Fantastic. Okay, there you go, guys. So we're gonna go to the waterfalls now and see the actual waterfalls itself. Cheers. The two ladies behind me who said hello to the camera have made us some chips. So even in Croatia, you can still find good old English or French, shall we say, food for your journey, French snacks. So now we're gonna finally go and see the. Right, finally, I'm here in front of a souvenir shop which overlooks the waterfall. What a sight, sound, sensation, smell. Absolutely gorgeous, guys. This is amazing. And more amazingly, the clarity of water. We're gonna carry on, try to see if we can go behind the waterfall and show you some beautiful scenery behind. But I just can't get over how clear the water is. I've never seen water so fresh and so clean in all of Europe. Switzerland probably comes close. I swam in a few lakes in Switzerland, and the lakes there are pretty good. Pretty clear, pretty clean, but nothing like Croatia. Having a beer in front of the waterfall, what more can you ask for in life? I'm gonna savor this moment, enjoy it. See you guys on the other side of this. As we approach behind the waterfall, by the way, there's a few more ones there. This is a lovely lady here, one of the local ladies, selling what looks like some traditional food. Let's go and find out. Hello.
Hello.
What is this?
Nuts.
Nuts. Oh, you speak English? Oh.
Salty almonds. Salty.
Salty. Okay. Pala. Oh.
Orange.
Orange.
Citron. Lemon.
Good stuff, boys and girls. No, thank you.
Citron.
No, I'll take one.
I have one of these. Try fixing.
Oh.
Pico.
Okay. Fig. Como, how do you say this in Croatian?
Vajga.
Vajga.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna try a Vajga. Pretty good.
Vajga in the door. Big. Grand.
Oh, grande. Okay. She wants me to buy the big one. One moment, please. Money over there.
I want the mix. Alles.
Oh, mix. Okay.
Alles mix.
You say mix or buy. Oh, what about the chains? I can wear this and eat it.
Mix. Yeah.
I'm saying, what about the chain? I can wear it and eat it as I. There's the chains there. And where do you get this from? From your garden?
Familia.
Oh. And you look very young. You 45? Okay, family garden.
Can we get this?
Do you want to mix one? Do you want to mix one or do you want one of those? Sorry, can she have a try? Margot, try one. What do you think?
Salty. Orange.
that lady did a great job of selling us. To be honest, I want to just give her the money, but she's great. She's probably in her 60s, late 60s or early 70s, still shading herself with an umbrella during the sun, and still working, still trying to hustle, still trying to, earn a living. There's some more here. Looks like the lady's a little bit younger on this stall, and she has some olive oil too. We tried from there. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I was asking the lady,
Yes?
where is this from? Where all this stuff
From
from?
here.
From yes,
From
yes.
here,
From
yes.
Zadar?
No, from Skradin.
Oh, really?
Skradin, yes.
And how do you
Here.
make these?
Actually, we cooking.
Oh.
Cooking and fry.
Wow,
Yes.
it's good. It's
Thank
very
you.
nice. Sorry, I already bought from there.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Wallah, thank you. And as you can see, the locals are super friendly, great conversationalists, and you'll enjoy your time. As promised, here's the back of the waterfall. It doesn't look as dramatic as what you get to see on the other side, but what you didn't know, there's more waterfalls. Let's go and check it out. So at first, we thought that was it, what we saw, but we came up behind the waterfall to have a look at more waterfalls. Have a look at that bit over there, hidden by the grassy bit. And the biggest bit there, and the scenery mountains around. Wow, guys, I've been told not to say guys by my kids, because apparently it sounds, well, I don't know what it sounds like, but it doesn't sound cool. So I'm gonna say, hey, you guys. No, that's not better either. I'm gonna say, hey. How about that? Just hey. Does that work for you? Yeah. And of course, having such a powerful waterfall means having power that could be harnessed. And what do we have here? Here is the first hydroelectric turbine that was installed in 1895. Look at that. And this would have powered many of these houses around here. And these are the guys, the pioneers of this. As you can see here in this image. Ante Supak. That's what it looked like. Some history there for you of the Krka Waterfall. This stream looks like what would have powered those giant turbines. Somewhere downstream, you would have been able to see where the turbine back in 1895. Some more evidence of the power of the water here as it glides over the rock beneath. You can just about see. Have a look. And this must be the way it was fed to where they would have generated the electricity, and you can see the waves as it flows through here. Fantastic. The smell and the power of water feels incredible here. And again, just commenting on how clean the water is. Absolutely amazing. As we ascend further, we are greeted by more glorious sceneries. I'm not sure how much you can see from the visuals on your screens, but this is absolutely breathtaking. Krka Falls in Krka, Sibenik, Croatia. And if you want somewhere to eat with a view, what better place than actual under the waterfall itself. So you can see the waterfall flowing just there. It's over the edge, and you can see some seating areas just there. And you can see some splashes that's gone on. How amazing is that? Now that's an experience. Unfortunately, as being the theme of this video, it's closed, so we can't actually enjoy the one to ignore signs. If the sign says walk this way and the walkway looks like that, that's where I'm heading, to give you guys an up close experience. Let's take you a bit higher. No idea where this leads to, but we'll see in a minute. The path has changed. The waters are more rapid on one side, and that way goes to that waterfall that you saw earlier, and this is tracing back to the route of the river or the fall. And it keeps going. I just had a look at the map to see where we're going and how long it will take. If you come here to Krka Falls or to the Krka National Park, I would say it will take you a good day or two to actually cover everything that goes, everything to see and experience in this place. So come prepared, wear something warm if you're coming in the peak, unless you're coming in the peak of summer. Otherwise, it's a great place. More waterfalls. It's waterfalls galore. Absolutely everywhere I turn, I see waterfalls, even here. Oh. You see. And look at this bit here. How fantastic is that? From the rapids behind me to what's in front of me, which is nice curve, seems a bit more peaceful. But let's see, there's some more steps down here if you want to go down. Where's this gentleman going? Let's have a look. He's going for an adventure. Yes. Carry on with the trail. We see more and more. Here we are back on the trail. And there you go, there's another glimpse of another waterfall. This place is really revealing itself to us. So yeah, and I was wrong earlier. I was thinking this part will be calmer, but as you can see, there's more waterfalls everywhere. Everywhere you turn, you're overwhelmed with the sensation of powerful. As we descend from the steps, you're greeted by yet another miniature waterfall. As you can see here, some guys relaxing and so on. Even a cat as a bonus. How fantastic is that? And you can see the water going downstream from here. It's turning out to be a great day in Krka National Park. Little did I realize coming into Krka National Park that there'll be so many things to experience and see and smell and all the other superlatives that you can think of. And look at that. I feel like running across from here, going under there to drink or maybe have a cold shower. But let's see. And here's an alternative look at the waterfall from where I first started. So you saw me getting a beer from there. And we took our way through this bridges over there. But this is an alternative route. As you can see up ahead, maybe not clearly in the camera, but that's beautiful. Oh, you can really feel the water, the smell of the water. Wow. As the waterfall reveals itself through the woods, through the trees. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed Croatia, and I hope you enjoyed this vlog. See you soon. You actually need more than a day to see the Krka National Park. I think we scratched about 10% today. So if you want to come here, come early morning. The tickets are valid for the whole day, but you'll definitely need a day or two to see the whole thing. So this bit where we are, where you can see this boat coming out, it's just scratching the surface. There's more to see. There's places you can trek. You can hire bicycles. You can even drive if you fancy it. There's even a bus that takes you to places. Once you buy the ticket, all that is included. And once you get off, if you fancy a bit of beer, coffee, there's places to eat right next to the marina with all the boats and everything coming in. Okay guys, thanks for watching. See you on another one. On the way back to the car, having what I would say are the most expensive ice creams I've had, £11 or 11 euros, I found this. So this is the same street we walked up from earlier, but you can actually in fact see this building is under repair, shall we say, and you can see what it looks like from the outside. It may look quite small, but actually from the inside it's actually quite big. There you go, you can see quite a bit there. It looks like they're trying to rebuild this building, but trees are growing on it, so I'm not really sure what's going on with this one. But as you can see, there's a few next to them, shall we say, it's not in the best of conditions, and then you've got the contrasted building which is in perfect pristine condition next to it there. Earlier I mentioned it feels Russian, but it's actually very Roman. The narrow streets, the houses, the buildings, and the shapes and the architecture, as you can see there. And also this part of Croatia was hit with heavy winds from all the way to the coast to here. So on the way here we saw some damages that was caused by that wind. And yeah, let's see. And you'll see a lot of signs like this for oil. Maslinova means oil. I'm assuming that the rest means what the picture said, but I know Maslinio Rovo means wine, olive. You can see. Hello.
Hello.
You make the oil here? You press the oil here?
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, thank you. Oh, you have a, that's your
315.
315 square meters or?
15 kilometer.
Uh-huh.
Skradin kajne olive. Rupa.
How many? 100, 200?
315.
Oh, 315 trees. 315 trees. Olive trees he has.
Yeah.
And he produces how many bottles? How many? 100, 300, 400 bottles 315 trees.
Ja,
How many bottles you make?
to je puno tu.
Ah, okay. Okay. Thank you. Sir. Thank you. So there's a local there who has a large olive plantation, and you can see him making the olive oil in the garage.